This story takes place a few years ago, back when I still believed that chemistry and attraction were enough to build a relationship. I'd been on and off with this girl for a while. She was one of those people that turn heads when they walk into a room, easily a 9 out of 10. We clicked immediately, jokes landed, conversations flowed. Everything felt effortless. She seemed smart, sharp, and for a while I thought, damn, I really lucked out. Spoiler, I did not. For about 6 months, we hovered in that weird space somewhere between friends and more than friends. We flirted, we hung out, we acted like a couple without calling it that. Then one night she drops the L word, says she loves me. I'm into her too, so I say it back. We make it official. For about a year, things are good, or at least I thought they were. Then it starts. One day, I leave a cute comment under one of her Facebook photos. Nothing crazy, just boyfriend stuff, trying to be sweet. And out of nowhere, some guy jumps into the comments talking like he's the hero of the story, saying I'm too slow, calling himself Prince Charming, acting like he's already claimed the spot. Instant red flag. It wasn't the joke that bothered me, it was the confidence. The kind of confidence that says, we talk a lot, she's told me things. So I confront her. She tells me they're just friends, that they only started talking last month. You know, the usual script. I'm not an idiot, I tell her straight. Either you cut contact with this guy or I'm done. She thinks about it and chooses him because, and I quote, he's a really great guy. Fine, message received. I move on, another person who clearly has no problem wasting my time. About a month later, she comes back, crying, apologizing, saying she made a mistake, tells me she loves me, that we're meant to be together, and that guy turned out to be a complete jerk. From what I understood, he slept with her and then disappeared. I knew she was full of it, but there was this small part of me that thought, what if she actually learned something? So I made her swear, up and down, that she loved me, that there was no going back this time. And then I decided to test that. I created a fake guy. His name? Matt Vanguard. I found a random good-looking dude online, grabbed a whole library of his pictures, built a believable profile, added some friends, added a bit of personality. Not perfect, but good enough to pass a casual check. Then Matt sent her a friend request. She accepted. Within days, she was flirting. Within a short time, she gave Matt her number. They started texting. And just to be clear, I wasn't even making Matt charming. I wrote him like a bit of an arrogant jerk. At one point, she called him babe, and Matt replied, "Don't call me that again. I'm not your babe." Most people would back off after that. She didn't. Meanwhile, to my face, she was swearing that this time was different, that she loved me, that she wanted us, while simultaneously setting up a date with a stranger she'd never met. That's when I went from hurt to done. She went to school and commuted by bus. I knew her schedule. I knew the buses didn't run all night. So Matt offered to pick her up after class in his nice car and take her out. Conveniently, Matt told her he finished work about an hour after her classes ended. She said that was fine. She'd wait at school and study until he arrived. At the same time, I, as myself, asked if she wanted to hang out that evening. She lied and said she had extra activities and a friend would drive her home. Right. So she's sitting there, after class, messaging Matt. Her. Hey, are you almost here? If not, I have to take the bus because they stop running soon. She's already a little annoyed. Matt writes, yeah, sorry, I had to do overtime. I'm leaving now. She writes back, okay, can't wait to see you. Oh, you can, and you will. Time passes. Matt is now an hour late. He sends another message. Crap, I just got pulled over. I shouldn't have been speeding, but I felt bad for being late. She's pissed. Buses are done. It's getting late. She keeps waiting. Eventually, after hours of this, I send the final message from Matt. Sorry, I don't go on dates with lying cheaters. She fires back. What? What are you talking about? And I reply, this isn't Matt. It's me. She asks if we know each other. I tell her, no. I created him to see if she was still unfaithful. Spoiler, she was. She then has the nerve to say she wasn't actually going to meet up with him. Sure. I end it with, don't talk to me again, and you better start walking. I think you already missed your bus. The campus she was at? About a 3-hour walk from home. Months later, she messages me. She apologizes again, says that night still haunts her, that the long walk home was the worst she's ever felt in her life. I tell her that I appreciate the apology, that we can be friends, but I have a girlfriend now, and even without one, I'd never date her again. Later, when we briefly talked about the whole thing, she admitted that the 3-hour walk of shame was brutal. Good. For me, it was the moment I finally felt like I'd closed that chapter.